All right, Shalom Amakim. All praises, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh Shemal Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders. A great millstone and peace and blessings to the Akim out there pushing his word in truth, sincerity. All right, so I want to do this video, and I want to name this video "Spiritual Highs and Spiritual Lows." Okay, so this video has been on my spirit for maybe 2 weeks. So I'm finally, through the spirit of Yahweh Shemal Shai and the grace, I'm able to get to this lesson. So I prepared a couple of scriptures, for the Akim out there pertaining to this lesson. Now, when I mean by spiritual highs and spiritual lows, meaning in your daily walk, sometimes your spirit is very high, okay, and then sometimes your spirit is very low, okay. When you're in your spirit is very high, all right. You when you think about your situation, you be like, man, it ain't that bad, Or the Lord, He gave me this knowledge, I'm growing in this knowledge, You might have got a raise at your job. Your body might be feeling good. The pain might be gone, or your mind is not thinking about the tribulation, okay? And you're in high spirits. You might be around the Akim, You might just be chilling, You might have like a good day, man. All right, and then the very next day, you wake up with a goddamn headache, or you wake up with Satan spiritually attacking you in your mind, okay? You have body aches. And then you're just feeling low. You're just feeling low for no apparent reason. Okay, these scriptures feel like the scriptures are not in your mind. Like you might be almost losing the spirit. Like that you still believe, but that's that spiritual low. That's that spiritual low. Okay, and then that can manifest physically. All right. So sometimes in this walk of ours, you're going to be high in the spirit, and you're going to be low in the spirit. But that's just the way that it is. All right, you can't marvel at that. That's the fight. That's the battle. Okay, because that's ultimately Satan that's trying to bring you down. Okay, because he's coming into your mind. All right, he's telling you different things. All right, he'll plague your body. All right. Some days you might go to work and it'd be cool. Man, this shit is easy, man. I'm gonna get home. This and that and this. And then other times, man, you be like, man, you dread it, man. You just have depression, you have anxiety. All right, so that's part of our spiritual walk, man. Okay? Sometimes you're going to be high in the spirit, and sometimes you're going to be low in the spirit. So I got a couple of scriptures that I want to go into pertaining to being low in the spirit, man. Okay? And high in the spirit. Mainly I want to focus on being low in the spirit, all right? Because then your videos won't come out, all right? You'll be lackadaisical, all right? You waxing low in the spirit. We have to grow in the spirit. Okay. So this is Matthew 5:3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Okay. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Okay. And a lot of brothers' spirit our spirit is poor, man. Okay. Our spirit is sometimes it's low, but you can't marvel at that. You have to know that you're still under the grace of Yahweh Shemal Shai. You're still under his hedge, And in that spiritual low, you are battling to get that spirit back, man. Okay, the spirit of fighting. You don't want to get that fighting spirit taken out of you, You'll have some. There's a saying now. He got a good fighting spirit. Okay, or when somebody sees that you're low, okay, are you looking depressed? Let's say, man, it looks like your spirit is low. Okay, and you can see that on certain brothers' faces. All right, because they're fighting, man. They're fighting. Their spirit is low, but you gotta. That's the fight that you gotta fight past. Okay, so it says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." We are going to receive the kingdom of heaven. All right. So let me get another scripture. All right, because you might be low in the spirit, and then all of a sudden you get a boost, man. A brother, you might hear a video, and this happens all the time. All right, it might be something that you were meditating upon. All right, and a brother, he makes a video, you listen to it, and it boosts your spirit back up. Okay, so that's why it's so important for brothers to stay occupied in the scriptures, man. Stay occupied hearing these lessons. All right, because if you let that protection down, okay, you're able to let Satan come into your mind. You're able to let him deter you from the things that you already know. Okay, because we know that the kingdom of heaven is at hand. We know that all the prophecies are coming to pass. We know that the Lord is with us, man. Okay, we know that. Now, if you're occupied in other things, okay, that your spirit can get low at sometimes. Okay, but you got to fight back to get that spirit back, that fighting spirit. You got to have the fighting spirit inside of you, man. You know, like in a fight, man. Sometimes, you know, depending on what round you're in, sometimes you might have a bad round. All right, is that an excuse to give up on the fight because you had a bad round, and then when you get back to the corner, your coach can say something to spark your spirit. Okay, he'll say something to spark your spirit to get that fighting spirit, pretty much draw that spirit out of you, man. Okay, that's why the scriptures say, "I will stir up your pure minds," because we know all the prophecies, man. We know that the Lord is with us. All right. So sometimes you're going to have that spiritual low in your daily walk. Or you might be good for a week straight, and then the next week it's pure hell. All right, but then you got to fight through that. You got to battle through that spiritual low, and then from there you're going to grow to where you're able to overcome. Okay, because it's all about overcoming. So this is Proverbs 12 and 25. Heaviness in the heart of man maketh it stoop. So if you have heaviness in your heart, whatever you're dwelling upon, or it can just be you're just sad for no reason. You be like, God damn, I don't know why I'm sad or why do I feel this way. Okay. But you're just down. That's those spirits messing with you, man. Because you got to understand that everything is spiritual. Okay. So Satan, he wants you to be depressed all the time. He doesn't want you to look on heavenly things. He wants you to dwell on the fleshly things. Because if you dwell on your situation, your situation is messed up. Yeah, you have money problems. Yeah, you have car problems. Yeah, you have family problems. Yeah, you have women problems. Okay? Yeah, your boss at your job is giving you hell. Okay? Your landlord is giving you hell. Yeah, if you dwell upon all those things, that can make your spirit stoop. Okay? And that's Satan. That's his goal, is to try to deter you from believing in the Lord. Okay? But we have to fight through that. It says, heaviness in the heart of a man maketh it stoop, but a good word maketh it glad. I was saying earlier that you might link up with a brother, and the brother might say something unbeknownst to the brother that picked your spirit back up, man. That gave you that fighting spirit back. All right, because it was a good word, and the words that we speak amongst each other. That's why the scriptures say that we have to have holy conversation. Okay? Not talking about nigga shit, man. Because once you're amongst brothers, you're always talking about the prophecies. You're always discerning spirits. You're always pretty much encouraging brothers. Okay? Okay, to continue on in the faith. All right? It talks about that in Acts the 14th chapter. Okay? So it said, let me read it again. Heaviness in the heart maketh it stoop. So your spirit will stoop down. Sometimes that's that spiritual load that you're going through. All right. But it says, but a good word maketh it glad. You might watch a video and it'll pump you up. It'll make you glad. So, oh man, it was that spirit that spirit jumped off of you. You see how instantaneously that is? Because it's not something physical for the most part. Okay. It's not physical. Because once you hear that word, you be like, damn, man, I feel so much better, man. All right, so that's why it's so important for brothers to continue in speaking the good word. Okay, being evangelists, which means bringer or bearer of good news. The good word, all right, the gospel. What's part of the gospel? What's part of the good news? That we should receive spiritual power. That all our enemies that came against us, we're gonna be able to put them in captivity. Okay, if you want women, you're gonna have as much women as you want. The finest of the litter. Okay, you're going to be rich amount of beyond your imagination. Okay, and furthermore, the Lord, He's going to give you that fleshly heart. Okay, so you can serve Him completely, and with that comes all the perks, man. The perks of the kingdom of heaven. Okay, but sometimes you're going to go through that spiritual low, and sometimes you're going to be spiritual high, man. You might be doing 10 videos a day. Okay, but when you see that spirit wavering, that's really for you to go harder. When your spirit is low, that should make you depend on the Lord even more. That might be a way of the Lord telling you, purging you from something. okay, or building you up, okay, when your spirit is very low, right? Because if your spirit is low, what are you going to do? You're going to look to something to cheer it up. Are you going to cheer it up in sports? Are you going to cheer it up going to the gym? Are you going to cheer it up by going finding a new woman? Okay, are you going to cheer it up by food? Okay, are you going to cheer it up by serving another God? Okay, or getting another job with more money? Is that going to cheer you up? It says a good word cheer you up, man. Okay, the scriptures say that a gift destroys the heart. Okay, so everything outside of this word, okay, everything outside of this word is only going to give you a temporary relief aside, a temporary relief, okay? All right? But it's going to try to mask it. It's going to try to put a Band-Aid on it, okay? Nah, we want to be cured, man, all right? Because we're poor in the spirit. We're poor in spirit, but we're rich in the spirit, man, because the Lord, He has given us this knowledge, okay? And you got to understand that, and you got to let that engulf you. Okay, so maybe I hit a couple more scriptures. I want to actually try to keep it short. Okay. Yeah. So let me get this script. Let me get like 2 more scriptures, maybe 3, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm just gonna hit it right to the point. Okay, and let you brothers get on with your day. All right. So Isaiah. This is Isaiah 41:10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. So in order for you to be strengthened, that means what? You have to be weak. And when you're in that weak state, when you're in that low spiritual state, all right, that's the Most High trying to strengthen you. That's when you're going to depend on the Lord even more. He's going to give you that strengthening agent, all right, which is His word. Okay, so you have to, when you're spiritually low, what do you have to come to the Most High even more. Okay, when you're in that spiritual high state, man, what are you doing? You're always searching for the Most High. You're in the spirit. You're constantly meditating on scriptures. You're constantly doing videos. You're constantly linking up with brothers. You constantly speaking that good word. And then sometimes the spirit will jump on you. Okay, that lowly spirit will jump on you. That weak, light spirit will jump on you to deter you from doing the good things. To deter you from going even harder. To deter you from believing and embracing the spirit of the Lord. Okay, because it's all about embracing the spirit. Okay, the Lord, He liberally gives out the spirit, man. It's just that you have blockades that's trying to stop you from receiving it. Okay, so that's why you're in that low life state. That state is because Satan, he wants to trick you into believe that the Lord is not with you. But the scriptures say that the Lord, He will strengthen thee. Okay, with the right hand of my righteousness. So when you're in that low life state, that's when you come and you make supplications to the Lord, man, to ask Him to strengthen your spirit. Okay, because we all have these low states, man. Or you ask the Lord for understanding to get you up out of that state, man, and then He gets you up out of that, and you feel better. You hear that good word, and then what happens in it? Again, it's an ongoing cycle. So right, so it's ongoing. The Most High, He's forcing you to come to Him, man. But some guys, what do? They go out on the outside. They go and try to gather outside energy to fulfill that lack of that lowly in spirit, because the spirit, right, is pure energy, right? The spirit is pure energy. So in order for the spirit to be fed, it has to be fed pure energy, right? In the words of Yahweh Bashem Shai, they're pure energy. Okay, that's how the Lord feeds you, is through His word. Okay, the scriptures say, let me get it real quick before I misquote it. All right, that's what you have to understand. You have to understand that this is all spiritual, and that the spirit what's inside of you, okay, is pure energy. All right. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. The scripture escaped me, but it came into my mind now. Give me a second. I'm getting it. Okay, this is John 6:63. It is the spirit that quickeneth. All right, you see that? It's the spirit that quickeneth. The word quickeneth is old English, old Quaker English, what means to make alive. Okay, So when you're in that low life state, the spirit is what makes you alive. The spirit is what gives you energy. And how is the spirit? Okay. It says it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh profiteth nothing. The words, you see the words? You see that? All right. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life. All right. So when you're in that spiritual low, what do you have to do? You have to come back into the Lord even more to get that spiritual energy. All right. Because we are nothing but spiritual energy. Okay. Encased with fleshly bodies. That's all that we are. Okay. This is just a fleshly body to encase and hold the spirit. Okay. So in order for you to be spiritually fed, you have to receive the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. So you can get spiritually fed, so you can boost up your spirit. Okay, because in this everyday walk, you're going to have lows. Okay, and you're going to have highs. That's the balance of Yahweh Shema Shai. If you were always low, you will fall out. If you were always high, all right, you get that it will burn you out, man. Because these bodies can't obtain. These bodies can't hold our spirit in. Now you can be steady. I mean, not saying that some brothers ain't spiritually on fire all the time. Okay, but there's going to be a balance. Okay, you got to balance out the spirit. Okay, so it's all about the balance. You got to understand when you're in that state. So let me bring out one more scripture. All right, maybe I might just bring out this one, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. You know, I don't want to go too long, but you know how it is, man. You know how it is. You know, I just pray that brothers get some type of edification. This is Romans 12:12. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. Okay? So you got to continue instantly in prayer. Okay? You got to continually come to the Most High, because you're going to be low in the spirit. And there's a lot of brothers that are low in the spirit, man. You know, and they're still fighting. All right? So when you are in that low life state, you gotta pray more. All right? You gotta pray more. You might have to fast, and you have to come to the Lord more and more. And then through the searching out of the Lord, He's going to give you that good word. He's going to give you that food, all right, to boost up your spirit. Okay? One more, Akim. One more. I know I said I'm gonna close it. One more. Uno más. Okay. So this is Luke 14 and 24. Strive to enter into the straight gate, for many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. So to strive to enter into that straight gate is a position of difficulty to the kingdom of heaven. Okay, because the gate that the road, the path that you're on, the path, okay, that you're on is a very narrow and difficult path to overcome. Okay, and within that path, you're gonna get pretty much Satan's gonna try to knock you off that path. Okay, so you can turn back, so you can verge off to the left, okay, and not follow the Lord. But it says to strive, okay, and that word strive means to dispute, to resist, okay, to struggle. All right, this is a struggle, man. All right, sometimes when you're in that low life state, man, you're like, damn, man, what's wrong with me, man? All right, and you might think of something, you might think of something that's physically wrong with you, but that's not the case, man. It's spiritually. It's these spirits that are messing with you. Okay, so you have to dispute those spirits that are messing with you, and you dispute it by the word of the Lord. Okay, you have to resist those spirits messing with you by what? The word of the Lord. And you got to struggle to get them spirits off of you. And then that good word is going to boost you back up. Okay? Another definition of that word, okay, and the word strive it goes back to French, which the French language goes back to the Latin. Okay, so it really goes back to the Latin. All right? And another definition for that, it means to put up a fight. All right? And Paul in the scriptures always talk about putting up a fight. Okay? And when you're really putting up that fight, it's when you're behind, when you're low, you got hit good. Then that's where the fight begins. The fight doesn't begin when you all feeling all good. Are you beating up the enemy? That's not when the fight begins. You're conquering the enemy, but the enemy, he's gonna come back. Okay, Satan's gonna come back and struggle against you. He's gonna fight against you. Okay, and another definition that I like, it says to try hard. Okay, you got to try yourself. Another word for the word try is to prove. Okay, those two words are one and the same. They're very similar words. Try and to prove. Okay. Okay, the test, it means another word for that word try, it means to test. Okay, and you are going through that, you are going through that test. You're testing yourself. You're battling yourself. Okay, you're trying to battle those spirits because you're very low in the spirit, you know. But overall, you should know that the Lord, He's going to pick your spirit back up. Okay, so you can't fret and be dismayed when these things are happening. You have to understand that these are just spiritual things that you got to go through. You have to look at these things spiritually. Okay, so yeah, you're going to have spiritual lows in this truth. All right, that's what this truth is about, man. It's about being very low. It's about getting humble. It's about going through tribulation. Okay, it's not about you feeling good all the goddamn time. All right, and you getting everything that you want. All right, the Most High, He's dealing with you. He's taking things away from you. All right, to get you more dependent on Him. Okay, so brothers, amen. You got to stay strong in the spirit. Okay, so with that, I want to sign off. All praises, honor, and glory goes Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders. Peace and blessing to you, brothers out there pushing this word, true sincerity. Shalom.